The thoroughbred is a magnificent animal, bred for speed, bred to compete, the sport of kings.
Wow, West Coast has it by 6.
It's the all-new Let's Go Racing from Parks Casino and Racetrack. It's action-packed and fun for the entire family.
3 of them are right together with 1 furlong to go.
Let's Go Racing is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association. It's fun to see them run.
Welcome to Let's Go Racing. I'm Danny Gibson here with Dick Girardi, and we're back on our set on the 3rd floor at Parks Racing, back where we love to do our show. And on today's show, it was the Midsummer's Derby up at Saratoga, Travers Day, with a lot of grade ones, a lot of big horses.
Yeah, it was a great day of racing up at Saratoga, Danny. They had a $55.5 million handle, which was a record. They had almost 50,000 people. Saratoga somehow becomes more popular every year.
Absolutely. And we're going to re-air our show. If you missed it, it's going to re-air this coming Sunday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. If you missed the Pennsylvania Day at the Races and Smarty Jones and Catherine Sophie, it was a great show. We want you to watch it.
Yeah, it was. We had a lot of fun doing it, and everybody can catch it tomorrow on a replay between 2 and 3 on PHL 17.
What's better than that? A double day of Danny and Dick. Well, let's get to some local racing of the week here. It was Monday's second race, an allowance optional claiming race. Only the number 4 is in for that $40,000 tag, going 7 furlongs, $42,000 purse, and our post-time favorite is the number 6 Closet Shopper, the Gray Tappet filly for Jamie Ness.
Yeah, Ness and Silvera favored, a daughter of Tappet. This is a shocking development. This horse, by the way, was bought for $600,000.
I did see that.
Isn't exactly earning back the purchase price. Is closing on a little over $85,000.
Yeah, no, that is not a good return on investment.
No.
And Pistol Liz Ablazin, also 5-2, but Closet Shopper is the post-time money favorite.
Right, daughter of Daredevil, who's obviously been a good sire for the Butch Reed, Cassius King LC Racing connection.
Well, let's see how this week's local race plays out. Here's Chris Griffin with the call.
Kisses for Emily has got ahead in front. Sa Foradada is right there at the rail, is very tight there as they move into the far turn as Brooklyn Heights starts to lose ground. Pistol is Ablazing is now starting the rally from 3rd. To the inside is Peach Perfect, who starts to launch that rally, is in between horses. Then comes Smarty Pants Sandy. Closet Shopper is 6 lengths off the lead of Kisses for Emily. It's Kisses for Emily who's up by 1.5 lengths. A quarter mile left to go. Sa Foradada has tipped towards the outside for that run. Peach Perfect at the rail. Pistol is Ablazing starts to rally on towards the outside, but it's Kisses for Emily still in front. Sa Foradada is now about to put a nose in front. Kisses for Emily. Peach Perfect is at the rail with some momentum. Sa Foradada has the lead, reaches the 16th pole. Pistol is Ablazing to the outside. Peach Perfect to the inside. Sa Foradada, Abner Adorno, they get the score. Sa Foradada over Peach Perfect, then came Pistol is Ablazing and Kisses for Emily in 1 minute 24 flat.
Well, Sa Foradada got the win for jockey Abner Adorno, and I heard jockey Abner tell Carlos Guerrero, hey, she's a big filly. She might need a race. Well, she did not.
No, she did not need a race, and in for the tag and gets the money for Carlos and Abner.
Yeah, a nice payday there of $17.40 for the win. Well, it was pretty exciting stuff going down in South Philly at Chickies and Pete's. We're unleashing this really fun contest. I want to win a racehorse. You can win 1% of a pewter stable horse, of course, trained by Kate DeMasi. And our very own Bruce Casella was down there getting people signed up for this contest, watching horse racing. It was Travers Day, and Matt Cord was there.
Yeah, Matt Cord, the Sixers PA announcer, was there, and Bruce shot it all.
Well, really cool contest to get people in the sport of horse racing, and you can sign up for the contest as well. We've had hundreds of people sign up already. Come to our website at www.patha.org. We are going to draw on PA Derby Day right here at Parks, and you don't even have to be here.
No, you don't have to be here, but you should be here because it's PA Derby Day and there's 10 stakes, so we're going to talk more about that as the show goes on.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to head to our first break. When we come back, it was Travers Day up at Saratoga, and we're talking all about it.
Down on the inside, it's Cyberknife by a half length. 8 Life Grad keeps up the pressure there in second.
This year, Parks Racing is proud to announce the 2022 Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby is now the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby. Join us on Saturday, September 24th for all the graded stakes action. 10 stakes races total, including 5 graded stakes races. The free hat giveaway and fun for the whole family, where parking and admission are always free. highlighted by the Grade 1 Cotillion Stakes and the Grade 1 Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby. Gates open at 11 a.m. First post time is 12:05. Join us on Saturday, September 24th for the biggest day of racing in Pennsylvania.
Here in Pennsylvania, we're proud of our breeding program, the best in North America. But we're also proud to be leaders in this industry. The PA Horse Breeders Association is funding cutting-edge research at Penn Vet to detect gene doping in thoroughbreds. And we endorsed the SAFE Act to help end the slaughter of American horses. Plus, we're pleased to support the aftercare programs set up by our horsemen's groups. Just a few of the reasons why you should join us in Pennsylvania, the premier place to breed and race.
If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
Did you know the Pennsylvania horse racing industry spends tens of millions of dollars supporting agriculture? From local farmers and farm workers to veterinarians and more. And we do it with zero tax dollars while creating tens of thousands of jobs.
Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Go Racing, and our national coverage is brought to you by the Chapman Auto Group. If their emblem's not on the back of your car or truck, well, you paid too much. And it was Travers Day up at Saratoga. This is the Midsummer's Derby for our 3-year-olds. A mile and a quarter, $1,250,000 is the purse. It is a Grade 1, and of course, Epicenter is our favorite, even money.
Right, even money actually ticked up to even money late, Danny. It was 4-5. On paper, it didn't look like one horse stood out over the others. I mean, they all had pretty good lines. You got the Preakness winner, you got the Derby winner back. But people have liked Epicenter all year long, and for good reason. He's the one horse in this group that always fires. He doesn't always win, but he always gives you a huge effort.
Yeah, he certainly does. And Cyberknife, well-deserving second choice at 9-2.
Yeah, so Cyberknife won the Haskell, won the Arkansas Derby. He's got 2 Grade 1s, the only horse in this race with one. And really, one of the interesting parts of this was how would Rich Strike do? He didn't fire in the Belmont. Would he come back and run something like he did in the Kentucky Derby in the Travers?
And you bring on a point, I've been dying to tell this story. Rich Strike did not fire. He had a different groom. You guys all remember the famous groom that went with him to Kentucky. That was not even his original groom. There was a licensing issue. His original groom couldn't get a license, so Jerry stepped in. I guess there were some issues there, and Rich Strike was not his best on Belmont Day. Not blaming it all on the groom.
Right, but there were some issues physical issues that should not have happened, so you can probably put a line through that. He's better than that. The question is, how good is he?
Right, and he's back reunited with his original groom, and we'll see how he runs. Here's the call to Travers.
And Epicenter is up close here. It's Ain't Life Grand. Down at the rail is Cyberknife. Cyberknife and Ain't Life Grand, they are right together, not far behind is Early Voting. Epicenter to his inside, running in 4th. And Arturius is next in 5th. Then comes the Derby winner, Rich Strike, down at the rail and in 6th. Zandon is alongside in 7th. And at the back is Long Shot, Gilded Age. The opening quarter mile, 23 1/5 seconds. And the leader, here is Cyberknife in front by a length. Ain't Life Grand tracking in 2nd. And then we come back to Epicenter, who is down at the rail inside of Early Voting. Those two are heads apart, 3rd and 4th. And then it is Arturius who's racing in 5th position as the field races up the Saratoga backstretch. Down on the inside, it's Cyberknife by a half length. Ain't Life Grand keeps up the pressure there in 2nd. And now Early Voting, the Preakness winner, is getting closer in 3rd. Epicenter is 4th, about 3 lengths from the lead. Then Arturius in 5th. Followed at the rail by Rich Strike, then Zandon, and farther back it is Gilded Age. The half mile, 47 3/5 seconds, 3/4 in 1:11 and now they begin the run around the far turn. It is still Cyberknife on top here. It's Cyberknife getting away here to lead by 2 lengths. Epicenter now picks up the chase. It's Cyberknife, and here is Epicenter moving well right alongside. Epicenter on the outside of Cyberknife, and there's a 1/4 mile to the finish. In the 153rd Run Happy Travers, here is Epicenter now to take over the lead. Cyberknife is down at the rail and racing in second. Zandon has now moved into third. They pass the 8th pole. It is Epicenter in front, and he is at the top of the 3-year-old class. Epicenter won the Jim Dandy, and he backs it up with a very top-notch finish in the Run Happy Travers.
Epicenter stamping himself as the top 3-year-old currently in our country.
Yeah, I think he's got the 3-year-old championship won. Danny Barry, some horse winning the Breeders' Cup Classic. I mean, his form is just there. You can make a pretty good case, and I did in this week's, my story this week, that he could be 7 for 7 this year. He's been that good, that consistent, and it was a dominant win this time by 5 1/4 lengths, 112 Beyer. It was fun. The actual race was for second, right? I mean, Cyberknife ran an incredible race to hold on. Zandon was closing, couldn't pass him. And look, great kudos to Rich Strike. He ran even faster than he did in the Derby, so it wasn't a fluke. Good for them. He's back. Early voting was a nightmare. The Preakness winner, he was eased. So what do we have for the PA Derby on the 24th? I think Chad Brown is talking about Zandon. We're not getting Epicenter. Epicenter's going to train right to the Breeders' Cup Classic. That's the new thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
These guys run in late August and then it'll run again. Baffert had told me that Table was coming. Now he's making a little bit of noise like he might stay in California. To be determined on that. I don't know what's up with the Derby winner, Rich Strike. The trainer is saying stuff like he's going to run in the Clark, which is like Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, so, look, the bonus money is there for all of them. Hopefully more of them show up. But whoever shows up, we'll have a great race. We always do in the PA Derby. As far as the Cotillion, Secret Oath for sure, the Kentucky Oaks winner. And I texted Todd Pletcher and said, look, Greenup, who won the Catherine Sophia, is, and I didn't even know if Todd knew this, is in line for a $50,000 bonus for the owner and the trainer if she can come back and win the Cotillion. And I thought she was more impressive winning the Catherine Sophia than the horse that won the Smarty Jones, the Colt. So I think Todd may very well come back with not just Greenup, but maybe a couple of them.
Oh, he did really well here on Smarty Jones Day, and on PA Derby Day or PA Day at the races as well.
And we should mention that Joe Rosario, who won the Travers, that was his 12th graded stakes win of the meet, which is a Saratoga record.
Yeah, he just passed Johnny Velasquez and Cordero. Yeah,
and he missed a week.
He did.
Right.
Well, he's back in a big way. Well, let's keep it going up at Saratoga with another Grade 1. It's the H. Allen Jerkins Memorial Stakes, 7 furlongs for our sprinters, $500,000, and Jack Christopher is our favorite at 1-2.
Yeah, it's all about Jack Christopher. I mean, he's been unbeatable in these one-turn races. He was finally beaten in the Haskell, but it looked like it was more the distance that beat him than anything else. So, yeah, he's an obvious huge favorite here.
Chad Brown also has the second choice here, the number 9, Accretive.
Of course he does. He's Chad Brown. This horse just finished behind Gunite in the Amsterdam. And it's interesting, Gunite doesn't get quite the respect maybe he deserves, given that he's got a couple of graded stakes at Saratoga already under his belt.
Well, here's the call to Allen Jerkins.
It is Jack Christopher in front here as they move up the backstretch, but there goes Conacher now. Conacher has taken over, and Jack Christopher is next, racing in second. In between horses is Actuator, running in third. Down on the inside is a running son of a gun. And on the outside comes Accretive, who is racing next. As the field continues along here with Conacher getting away to lead by 2.5 lengths. Jack Christopher runs in second. Running son of a gun down at the rail in third. Then Gunite next in fourth, followed by Actuator in fifth. Accretive is next in sixth position. And then we have a big break back to the 2 trailers. Totalizer. Also at the back is Happy Jack. The half-mile went in 44 2/5 seconds. It is Conacher, and here's Jack Christopher now to move right alongside. Running son of a gun is down at the rail and in third. Gunite is next in fourth as they come down for the furlong marker. And it is Jack Christopher who now gets away from the field. It is Jack Christopher in front. Gunite moves into second. Running son of a gun down at the rail in third. It is Jack Christopher back to sprinting today, back to winning today.
Jack Christopher back to his winning ways, and a really dominant performance there at Jose Ortiz.
Right, 104 Beyer. That's his third triple-digit Beyer, and now Chad Brown's got a decision. Breeders' Cup Sprint, Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. That's a decision for Jack Christopher.
Absolutely. I'd like to see him in the Dirt Mile, and pretty cool to see him wear that. Allen Jerkins had the silhouette of him on the winner's sheet as he left the winner's circle. Really cool honor there for the Chief. Well, let's keep it going. It's a Grade 1 Forgo, 7 furlongs. The the Allen Jerkins is, of course, for 3-year-olds. This is for older horses. And Jackie's Warriors are favored at 1-9.
Yeah, 1-9, overwhelming favorite, does nothing but win, and loves the spot.
Cody's Wish takes second choice at 8-1. That's a big distance there from 1-9.
Yeah, he's been unbelievably hot. The horse has won 5 out of his last 6 with a neck loss.
Here's the call of the forego.
And it is Jackie's Warrior and Pipeline right together. Baby Yoda is down at the rail and racing in third. Knee Deep in Snow and 3-2 Zone are right together, fourth and fifth. It's 3 lengths. Back to Cody's Wish, and trailing the field is the gray Drafted. It is Jackie's Warrior down at the rail, leading here by a neck. Pipeline on the outside in second. The opening quarter mile was running 22 3/5 seconds. Then it's the trio of Baby Yoda, Knee Deep in Snow, and 3-2 Zone. Farther back, Cody's Wish and Drafted as the field heads for the far turn, heads for the top of the stretch with Jackie's Warrior on the inside and Pipeline on the outside, and the two of them are right together through a half mile in 45 seconds. And then 3-2 Zone racing in third. Baby Yoda is fourth. Now they come into the stretch, and Jackie's Warrior is being asked for more here by Joel Rosario. Pipeline is on the outside. It is Pipeline and Jackie's Warrior, and putting in a late run here is Cody's Wish on the outside. Jackie's Warrior tested here today. Cody's Wish on the outside. Cody's Wish with the upset in the forego.
Cody's Wish with the big upset there, of course, getting Jackie's Warrior, who just never looked comfortable. I don't know if it was the 7 furlongs, the little bobble at the break. Like you said, he should have put away that Chad Brown horse Pipeline earlier, and he didn't.
Right, I was a little surprised at the fractions. Jackie's usually faster, but having said all that, Danny, he was incredibly game all the way to the wire. The numbers suggest he ran as good as he ever has. He just got beat. He'll be the favorite in the Breeders' Cup Sprint when they drop back to 6 furlongs, but great race by Cody's Wish.
Yeah, Cody's Wish, named after 15-year-old Cody Durham, who does have a rare genetic disease, and it's been so cool for him and uplifting for his family to get to be a part of this incredible racehorse. Well, last Friday, it was the $1 million Charlestown Classic. It is a grade 2, goes 1 1/8 at that bull ring, and our collector, the return champion, is our favorite at 1-2 at Luis Saez.
Yeah, obvious favorite. Looks like the speed, but really the story probably up at Charlestown was this horse Muad'Dib, undefeated, 10 for 10, all at Chucktown. How can he do against that of the out-of-town star?
Yeah, for trainer Jeff Ronco, who does very well down at Charlestown.
Terrific.
Well, let's see what happens in the Classic. Here's the call.
So they come into the stretch for the first time in the Charlestown Classic, led by defending champion Art Collector and a perfect 10 for 10 Muad'Dib alongside of him as they come by us for the first time. Muad'Dib, the West Virginia bred, has a nose in front with 1 lap to go. Opening quarter in 24 2, so the pace is moderate as they head for the clubhouse turn. Art Collector and Muad'Dib are 1-2. Jalen Journey, and now Treasure Trove advances outside. Officiating is covered up down inside. Mind Control trying to weave his way through the pack, and now Last Samurai finds himself at the back of the field as they head to the half-mile pole. It's Art Collector and Muad'Dib with Jalen Journey still glued to their outside with a half-mile left to run. The opening half was completed in 48 3, so the pace has been very easy as they head up the backstretch. Art Collector and Muad'Dib. Jalen Journey to the outside is in third. Then comes Officiating down at the rail in fourth. Mind Control scrubbed on for run from fifth. Then comes Treasure Trove. Last Samurai underway, and then Plot the Dots as they head for the far turn. Art Collector and Muad'Dib are the two that go on with it now, and Boca Chica starts to get after Muad'Dib. Art Collector and Luis Saez sitting chilly midway around the turn. Art Collector starts to move away from Muad'Dib. Officiating is moving in with Mind Control, who swings wide. 1 furlong to go. Art Collector tears off the turn, moves away by 4. Muad'Dib back in second. Officiating in Mind Control, 16th to go, and it's another masterpiece for Art Collector. He goes back-to-back in the Charlestown Classic.
Art Collector, return champion, but Muad'Dib gave him everything that he wanted there for that nice second place finish.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of a cool finish. The right horse won the race, but the right horse ran second and gave a good account of himself. Now he's 10 for 11 with a second.
Yeah, and Bill Mott had all the nice things to say. He said, if you win 10 for 10, you are a nice horse.
Doesn't
but
matter where you're from.
Like Caton said, you win the $1 million Charlestown Classic 2 years in a row, you're a nice horse.
Yeah, and Art Collector is a good horse.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to go to another break. When we come back, our jockey and trainer of the week, and lots more races in race recap from Saratoga.
Turning for Home is a nonprofit that has provided nearly 2,800 former racehorses with a safe retirement. The program was created through the foresight of the Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association.
We all love animals, and to give back to something that helps us so much, it's a great thing.
Responding to the need for a better system that addressed the uncertain future for the retiring equine population at Parks Racing, the PTHA rallied horsemen to support the program.
These horses can do anything from hunter jumpers to western to therapeutic riding.
Turning for Home became the first on-track retirement program at a year-round racetrack.
We want to make sure that our horses that have run so well for us over the years get the great opportunity to get a new vocation.
Out of everything that we've done in Pennsylvania for racing, I think that's the thing we can be most proud of.
If you would like to help these amazing animals find a great second career and forever home, please give us a call or contact us at turningforhome.org.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our Jockey and Trainer of the Week is brought to you by Turning for Home, our racehorse retirement program. And we have another great spotlight horse to share with you, a Redneck Cowboy, really cool name, is a New Jersey bred gelding that made just under $90,000 here on the racetrack. Well, here he is with his new adopter, Brenda, in Connecticut, doing great and showing in the baby green hunter level and learning to jump. And he got reserve champion at his first show.
There you go.
Doing great. Well, our Jockey of the Week, Abner Adorno, he really kicked off Monday with a bang. 3-win day.
Yeah, nice day by Abner. He's a terrific rider.
He certainly is. And Trainer of the Week, we've been talking about her all week, Kate DeMasi. I mean, she closed out, she won one of her biggest races in the $200,000 Parks
Biggest
Dash.
purse she told me that she's ever won in the Parks Dash.
And then just kept the week going with a great win at Penn and just missed, got a nice third up at Saratoga.
Right after the travel on Travers Day. With Kendrick flying late.
Just like we like to see back in those pewter colors. Well, let's get into race recap. We're going to stay at Saratoga. It's the Grade 1 Personal Ensign, a 1 1/8 here, $600,000 for our fillies and mares. And Clairiere just was not herself here.
So Clairiere ends up running last all the way around. She's the 3. She had a gait incident. She was acting up. She ended up with a badly cut tongue. So put a line through that. Hopefully she's going to be okay. Our Cotillion winner from last year. Latruska led, but here comes Malathat, last year's 3-year-old filly champion. You knew she had some big races in her, and she gave a big one today. That was Malathat at her very best.
Yep, she added the blinkers, and Johnny recently celebrating 1,000 wins up at Saratoga.
That's a crazy number, 1,000 wins at Saratoga.
And that just piled it on there with Malathat. Nice to see her back in the winner's circle. And let's keep it going with our girls. It's the Grade 1 Ballerina, $500,000, 7 furlongs for our fillies and mares. My girl Cece's in here, but she's going to have a brutal trip from the #1 post.
Right, bad post. She's gotten these trips where she's at outside post and set right off the speed. This was not like that at all. She really didn't have much of a chance, but Good Night Olive, the 7, is a very nice horse for Chad Brown. This is 5 in a row after losing her first start, and really, really impressive. Good Night Olive, I would think we'd see her, maybe Obligatory, who had a problem on a turn, and certainly Cece's way better than this, all in the filly mare sprint at Keeneland in November.
Yeah, definitely. Good Night Olive by Go Zapper. I am a big, big fan. Well, lots of great races we recapped, but it's time for Ion Racing. Big day at Del Mar. They got 5 stakes headlined by the TVG Pacific Classic.
Yeah, and it's the return of Flightline. We only get to see him every few months, but the anticipation for Flightline is unbelievable. And this will be his final race before the Breeders' Cup Classic. And all the best to our buddy Terry Finley and all the owners of Flightline. They have done a great job with him so far.
We're really excited. Kentucky Downs open back up. Saratoga has a lot going on.
Closing weekend at the Spa.
Jockey Club Gold
Cup, the Hopeful on Monday. It's good stuff.
And Monday here at Parks, come hang with us. It's Owners Appreciation Day. Come spend your Labor Day here with us. We're going to have our Picnic Grove open, all the family fun, and they're going to have a commemorative drink cup giveaway. Who doesn't want that?
No, we definitely want that.
I got to have something to drink my Crystal Light out of. Well, it's time for Dick and I head to our final break. When we come back, news and notes. Stick around. We got lots to share with you. If you want action and you want it now, you got to get the new Parks Racing mobile app. Wager and watch thoroughbred and harness racing from around the world. With the Parks Racing mobile app, it's easy to open and fund your account. Then place your wagers and cheer on your horse as they thunder down the stretch. With the Parks Racing mobile app, you'll easily make withdrawal requests, view the previous day's replays and results. Plus, open any new account now and you'll be automatically enrolled in the Parks Rewards program. The more you wager, the more you earn. Get the new Parks Racing mobile app and get in on the action.
The Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association is the advocate for Parks Racing's horsemen and has worked hard to secure better lives for the hundreds of trainers and their families that work in the thoroughbred racing industry. Our horsemen benefit from medical coverage, trainer pension plans, and increased purses. Thanks to these horsemen, racing at Parks is the very best, providing entertainment for you and the entire family. The Pennsylvania Horsemen are proud to be part of the community and introduce a new generation of fans to the sport of kings.
This year, Parks Racing is proud to announce the 2022 Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby is now the Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby. Join us on Saturday, September 24th for all the graded stakes action. 10 stakes races total, including 5 graded stakes races. The free hat giveaway and fun for the whole family, where parking and admission are always free. Highlighted by the Grade 1 Cotillion Stakes and the Grade 1 Bet Parks Pennsylvania Derby. Gates open at 11 a.m. First post time is 12:05. Join us on Saturday, September 24th for the biggest day of racing in Pennsylvania.
Did you know the Pennsylvania horse racing industry provides health care and pensions for thousands of workers who in turn spend their income supporting local communities? And we do it with zero tax dollars while creating tens of thousands of jobs.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Our news and notes is brought to you by our Granny Fund, which provides continuing education for our backstretch community, and big news out of the DRF world.
Yeah, Jay Pridman had told me some months ago that he was going to retire at the end of the Del Mar meet. Of course, the legendary national correspondent who you got to meet at the Derby this year, and certainly one of my best friends in horse racing. My first year of the Derby, 1984, for paper in Baltimore, I happened to sit next to Jay. It was his third. This year, you got to take a picture of him standing in the same spot he did 40 years ago. But congratulations, nobody better. In a world where people make assumptions and don't really work as hard as they should, Jay did none of those things. He was as good as it got. He will be missed in the DRF, but he'll be around, and I know he's going to hang at racetracks.
Oh, and not only did I get to meet him, I got to hang with him, you and him and all
Mike
the
Welsh
DRF
and
guys.
Dave Brenning. Yeah, we had a good time down there.
Top class, that's for sure. Well, enjoy your retirement, Jay. We look forward to seeing you. But lots going on here. We still want to talk about that I Want to Win a Racehorse. Go to our website and enter www.patha.org and get in the horse racing world. This is your way.
Yeah, this is it. 1% of a racehorse, Pewter Stable, Kate DeMassey, doesn't get any better than that, and it's free. Get involved, drawing on PA Derby Day.
And you will get in the winner's circle with
Yes, you
Miss
will.
Kate.
And make sure now, tomorrow, replay of last week's show, 2 to 3. You'll see all the PA Day at the races and Smarty Jones and the Catherine Sophia. It's a show we really like. Check it out tomorrow, 2 to 3 o'clock.
Yeah, one of our best. And come hang with us Monday, Labor Day. It's Owners Appreciation Day, so all you owners, come hang with us. We're going to have a wonderful lunch. Get your commemorative drink cup, hang in the picnic grove, do the moon bounce, do it all. We're here. We race 12:55 Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well, that wraps it up for Dick and I this week. Thanks for watching Let's Go Racing.
And they're off. Speaker's Corner has early speed. Hot Rod Charlie, Midnight Bourbon, American Revolution. American Revolution, a 16th to go. Hot Rod Charlie is opening up. Hot Rod Charlie will win the Pennsylvania